What's up, guys? Welcome to the Chess Giant. This is Solomon Riddell, and I'm super excited about this 4-part series on how to best play the Sicilian Najdorf, specifically Garry Kasparov's repertoire, as he was, in my opinion, the best Najdorf player the game of chess has ever seen. The opening itself starts off with e4, c5, the Sicilian Defense, knight f3, d6. Now we see d4 from white, the main option, looking to break through in the center of the board. Now we see c takes d4, and after knight takes d4, we just naturally develop with knight f6, also putting some pressure on that e4 pawn. And after knight c3, a6. Now the Najdorf is a complex opening that requires a good knowledge of opening theory and is well fit for the aggressive, attacking chess player. Needless to say, if you're going to play this with black, you have to fight for the win. This opening only works if black is diligent about activating the pieces and aggressively going after the opponent's king. In this series, we will be reviewing white's 4 most popular options, including bishop e3 with the English attack, bishop g5, the main line, bishop e2, and bishop c4, the Sozin attack. Now today, we will be reviewing bishop e3, which is considered the English attack, a very aggressive option for white here. Kasparov against bishop e3 had 2 responses, and we will review both in this video. The most popular response that Kasparov had against bishop e3 with the English attack was the move e6. And basically what we have here, guys, is a race to see who can checkmate the opponent's king first. White will usually play f3, followed by an eventual g4 and g5, while black will usually play b5, followed by an eventual b4. And as you guys will be able to see, black cannot just sit around. We're not going to sip a Coke, hang out on the beach, eat some gummies. No, we're going to aggressively go after the opponent's king. And after the move f3, we're going to immediately play b5, and after queen d2, knight bd7, and after g4, now we have knight b6. Kasparov was a huge fan of this idea. Put the pawn on b5, move the knight from b8 to d7 to b6, and give this knight on f6 some room to come back to d7. And after castle's queenside, we now have knight fd7. Notice how Kasparov hasn't moved his bishop. He hasn't tried to castle. No, he's going straight for the opponent's king on c1. And after a move like queen f2, Kasparov liked the move bishop b7. And after bishop d3, rook c8. Again, Kasparov wasting no time here, attacking this knight on c3, and ultimately putting some pressure on this king on c1. And after a move like knight ce2, we now have knight c5. And after king b1, a move like knight ba4. We're just playing chess. We're playing aggressive, attacking chess. And I like black's game here. The second response that Kasparov would play pretty often was the move knight g4. I personally really like knight g4. By putting our knight here on g4, we're attacking this bishop on e3. And white doesn't want to give up the strong bishop on e3 this early into the game. So usually white will play bishop g5. And now we play h6, followed by g5. Again, notice how black is not sitting on the beach, drinking some soda, and eating gummies. No, black is aggressively playing chess, aggressively going for the win. After bishop g3, we now have bishop g7, really strong bishop on g7 here, attacking this knight on d4. And after bishop e2, we don't retreat, but we play h5. And after bishop takes g4, we can now take with the bishop. And after f3, bring the bishop back. And I like black's game here. What black will do next is bring the knight to c6, to e5, and I like black's game. For example, if bishop f2, we can now just play knight c6, and after castles, play e6, By playing e6, we defend the f5 and d5 squares here. And after knight e2, we can just play knight e5. And again, I like black's game here, and Kasparov performed very well in this position. So look guys, I hope you enjoyed this first video on how to best respond to the English attack. Tune in tomorrow as we cover how to respond against the Sozin. As always, I'm wishing you guys a great day. Peace. Thanks for watching today's video. If you'd like to watch another one, you can click or tap up here. And I've got a lot more high quality chess content on the way. So if you'd like to subscribe, you can click or tap down here. I really appreciate your support.